be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh... Right. Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Is this an answer from this world? Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you could... No. Wait. Maybe she pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders.
Well, here they come.
Windblade!
No one escapes my sights! I'll protect them! We'll see about that!
Tactical!
Who goes there? Take the target alive!
Oh no!
With the wind!
defeated. Attack!
Let's dance. Let it rain. Gears of the storm.
Take the target alive!
Wind blade!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And these Millilith are just here to guard the scene.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So,
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
we're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals and thus under their protection. There was no way they... Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against... Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything in... The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing...
Another soup.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say... You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gill. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little...
Favor? Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super... Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shot... Let's go gather ingredients! Time waits for no one. at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Not so hard! Must keep draining.
Ha! Too late for regrets. Whoa!
Disappear! Wind blade!
Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from... Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure...
There's no end to this. Wind blade!
We'll see about that.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank...
I understand. Don't worry. I will come... Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it.
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted Mung did.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140...
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a... It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this...
This is not the end.
According to Kuching, this is what we should... Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for...
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchants. At first, it was but the size of one room. One day, I believe it will overshadow all. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But as such, I have been putting eyes and ears.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu.
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yeah.
You weren't peeking on us from...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from the... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Arconde War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate, and in the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities, and you can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the Seven changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely... Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our prep...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over...
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary...
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, I'd like to have your but if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind this. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want... Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have... I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing own... Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends,
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So...
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will... Just imagine how much more Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission, something. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that it... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadow. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find. Oh, you really think... Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely... That's way out of Paimon's... Anyway, we'll see if you're on to... Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are...
Many years, so I don't see any reason to be excited about the rain. A 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. I haven't been a child for many years, so I don't see any reason to be excited about the rain. What did you say? I'm old. My other braces escaped my ears.
location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
That seemed to work. Harden up. Let's move. Take cover. Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless. Ida! You need to hurry up!
Go, Baron Bunny!
This
I'll
was well
protect us.
done!
Have fun with this gift!
You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Huh?
You need to hurry up! This was well done! Fuel's clogged! Shouldn't get careless. Let's move.
Disappear!
Use this first. That seemed to work. Use this first.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber! Let the show begin.
I must collect myself.
Here. Paimon's seen this pattern before, but where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Talismans like that were once used in the Ark, maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission, being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough to... The last stop on our rite of parting preparation. Let's go! Paimon...
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the gym?
It was so big and pretty and
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks... Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless...
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue cheat...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to...
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the... No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace... Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joy. Before the Arconde War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Pat...
We'll only know once he starts singing.
it's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Go, Barbara, go!
Wretched dastard! Too late for regret!
Ready, steady, go!
With the wind! Wind blade!
Let's dance!
Wind blade!
Truth repeats its course. No sense of respect. Dare to mess with me? Regrets. This isn't new.
Disappear!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seemed...
Well, that's nice and all, but will those
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for Glaze Lily?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, Traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget.
Huh. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But
you came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Arconde War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed...
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my vein. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for... I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare not refuse.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too?
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, if you would excuse me, I should
And that just about does it. Our preparation, given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business and...
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort, so you must be careful to take the time to step back.
Wow. See? Jolly... Alright, I think it's about time we head back...
You're the consultant to Wangsheng. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the GOR.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinate...
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion...
Having connections with the Fatui seems to... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that this is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, but even if we can't take any, we can, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a drink. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon's... Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all...
Let's go gather some samples.
Wow! This is the gold... It looked impressive enough from the... This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
Can't see?
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be waste? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to... The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway. Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. A fine opportunity. How unbecoming.
Oh, what a drag!
Poor timing. You're wide open. Try this.
I'll protect us. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Celestial Voyager.
Must keep training.
Poor time. A fine opportunity.
Go, Barbara, go!
Poor time. How unbecoming.
Let the show begin.
With the wind!
Cowering already? So quick to flee. You're wide open. Celestial Voyager. Run all you like. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, Show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger! Got you. I'll crush you!
Let the show begin. I feel a little weak. As you wish. Wow! It looked impressive enough. This is where all of Tibet's more. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick, we have to...
You've already fulfilled your
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing... where... If it weren't for that lovely... Stop it.
So you've been planning to
As one of the... She will get that which she desires. I'm not... The time for discussion and... Either way. Win the battle.
Battle?
You could... Instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happen...
Oh, so... Besides, you could never Fighting talk, I love... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing. How unbecoming.
But they still need me.
You've made some progress.
Go, Barbara, go!
You're wide open! Passable effort. A clear shot. Poor time.
Too late for regrets!
Run all you like. You've made some progress.
Gears of the storm!
You're
No
wide
sense
open.
of respect!
How unbecoming.
Go, Barbara, go!
Voyager. Run all you like.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
A reward on the road.
What is this new... Wow! It looked impressive enough from... This is where all of Tibet's more... Oh, so it's a trick. But even if we can't... Or better yet, take a nap... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go...
You've already fulfilled your...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... where should I... If it weren't for that lovely... Stopping the Mora...
So you've been planning to...
As one of the... She she will get that which she... I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and either way. We now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When instead of confronting you direct, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened to...
Oh, so besides, you could never Fighting talk, I love... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Cowering already?
Leave it all to me.
Wide open. Disappear! Run all you like! Wind blade!
Steady as stone. Let's dance.
Celestial Voyager!
Leave it all to me.
Cowering already? What poor time!
Let the show begin.
Too late for regrets.
Wind blade! You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there.
Go, Barbara, go!
Break! I'll crush you!
Go, Barbara, go!
You've got some skills. All you do is run.
Steady as stone.
My turn. Wind blade!
We'll see about that.
Too late for regrets.
I'll protect us.
You've got some skills. I'll crush you. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you!
Leave it all to me. Let's dance. We'll see about that.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Regrets. Steady as stone. I'll protect us.
Now!
Dare to mess with me? Too late for regrets. Tears of the storm. Let's dance. I'll catch up. Don't worry about me. I must leave no stone unturned. We'll see about that.
Nowhere to run!
Too late for steady as stone.
Die here.
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Dare to mess with me?
Die here.
Too late for regret. I must leave no stone unturned.
Sense of respect. The puzzle is still unsolved.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Die here.
Steady as stone. That's going back in the wash. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. I can patch myself up. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. looked impressive enough from the... This is where all of Teyvat's more... Oh, so it's a trap? But even if we can't... Or better yet, take a nap... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go...
You've already fulfilled your
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... Where, if it weren't for that stopping...
So you've been planning to...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not at the time for discussion, and either way. The battle.
Battle? So
You... When Senor... Instead of confronting you direct... When she faces a worth... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in...
Oh, so... Besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint me.
Steady as stone.
Passable effort. Passable effort.
I'll protect us.
So quick to flee. A clear shot. Run all you like! Cowering already?
Leave it all to me. Let the show begin.
Try this. So quick to flee. How unbecoming.
Windblade! Voyager!
Steady as stone. I'll protect us.
Try this. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger! Break!
Too late for regrets. Wretched dastard!
I'll crush you!
Steady as stone. I missed a spot. Let's dance.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you!
Leave it all to me. Let the show begin.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Windblade!
Have fun with this gift! Dare to mess with me! Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Let's dance. We'll see.
Windblade!
Leave it all to me. Huh. Huh? Hi? I must leave no stone unturned.
Die here.
Windblade!
Leave it all to me.
Windblade!
Too late for regrets. No sense of respect. I must leave no
Die here.
Let the show begin. Leave it all to me.
With the wind!
I'll catch up. Let's dance.
Windblade!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal.
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess this battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amulet. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look... In fact, it might be that the Exuvia...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also wealth. As such, we must now look to...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willing... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our... With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods and but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out, did we make it in time? Is the Overlord...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now. And you...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this Overlord of the Fourth...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adept...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? Wait, all of you...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Gui, and as fate would have it, one who did... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness. Twin blade!
You can't run!
Here's the door!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Can't run! Looks like I went too far.
Disappear! Wind blade!
sweat! My work finished. Use this first.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Put your back into it! Time to fulfill my duty!
Too late for
No
a rest.
slacking off!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's a mountain pink shockwave! This green is really strong!
Not breaking a sweat! My duty! At hand!
Disappear!
Flash Frost!
Looks like I went too far.
2. This should be fun. My work finished.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use me for that.
I guess this is it.
Leave it up to me. Has a good night tune.
This should be no excuse for slacking. My duty.
Wind blade!
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Look at me. Truth repeats its course.
That's it.
With the wind!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Looks like
I must leave no stone unturned. Eavesdropper. Over here.
This is it. This isn't good.
The Fatoui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Fun with this gift.
Wind blade!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any way.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside... At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued... It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such...
Well... I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here to...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our record, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, but that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of
I mean no offense. I simply hope...
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, I also thought to tell him how the past generation... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scar.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I...
Huh? Why does everyone look so...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards, when danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit...
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could... But we were able to handle the Overlord of the... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshan Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? We had better go and make sure that...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Where has Master gone this time? You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind, then...
What in the world are you talking...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the... No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but what...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I stood motionless among the crowds, asking my...
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage. That's right. Which is why I continued to...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply...
Of course. And it just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Li...
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired would... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crime, credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. to come to they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent...
Huh? That doesn't sound...
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city up. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zappolyarny Palace.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless... My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance... Uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying...
Well, since we're going through it... So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the Fatui... They certainly are... Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the...
Say, do you think the person who...
Now that you I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil... Still, what sort of supernatural prowess?
Forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over...
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, gods and adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow, rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how... Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like... Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they...
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the...
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous, but blinded by...
The long, unending dream of our...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence that... Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have...
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis?
And to think I'd put my best... But it seems as if those... Well, that's fine. Suffer...
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue,
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is cut, and here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after Right, if the two of you can spare the time.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some...
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the... But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange... The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true. But there is no journey that does...
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Yes, the nation has the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis.
Paimon thinks we've heard that...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often but if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, this is what visions are. Magical...
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and...
They want to seize visions? But why?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are...
Whoa!
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage, 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.